Hey everyone, and welcome back to Fitness Now. Today we're diving into something that's really close to our hearts here, especially if you, like me, love to travel, but you don't love letting your fitness routine fall apart when you're on the road.
Yeah,
We're talking about fitness, the platform, the mission, the potential game changer
absolutely.
for travelers and for gyms.
Yeah. For travelers who want to stay fit and gyms who are looking to grow.
Okay, so let's paint a picture for our listeners who might be in this exact situation right now. If you're in a new city, maybe for work, maybe for fun, and you're craving a good workout, but actually finding a gym for just a day or two can feel impossible. You're stuck with those overpriced hotel gyms or trying to navigate a completely unfamiliar membership process.
And let's be honest, sometimes those hotel gyms are just sad, like a treadmill and some rusty dumbbells do not a fitness haven make.
Yeah,
And that's not even mentioning like the language barrier that you might encounter if you're trying to get a temporary pass at a local gym.
been there,
Yeah.
done that,
Yeah.
which is why we are so pumped about fitness.
Yeah.
It's like having a gym membership that goes wherever you go. Imagine this. You land in a new city, open up the fitness app, and boom, you've got a curated list of gyms right there at your fingertips.
And we're not just talking about any gym that happens to be nearby. Fitness gives you all the details that matter to you as a traveler. Need a specific squat rack, want to make sure they have dumbbells that go heavy enough. Fitness tells you all of that and more. No more showing up to a gym only to find out their weight room leaves a lot to be desired.
Ugh, disappointment.
Yeah.
So it's all about having that information
Ah.
you need to make a good decision, right?
Exactly.
And what I find really interesting is that fitness isn't just targeting casual gym goers.
Right.
We're talking about people who are traveling for work who need to stay on top of their fitness game athletes, who are looking for top-notch facilities wherever they go, even digital nomads.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, that's a growing market.
Huge.
Yeah.
There are actually 66 countries and counting that are offering digital nomad visas, now recognizing the economic impact of remote workers. These are people who prioritize flexibility and freedom, and fitness fits perfectly into that lifestyle.
Yeah, makes sense.
And let's not forget that the travel and tourism industry has bounced back strong since the pandemic.
It's back.
It's fully recovered to pre-pandemic levels. Plus, the majority of gym memberships today are held by millennials and Gen Z,
Okay.
generations that are known for their love of travel and fitness.
It's like we're riding this wave of wanderlust and workout motivation, right?
Hopefully.
But I'm sure some of you might be thinking, why not just Google a gym in a new city?
Right.
It's a fair question.
It is.
But here's where fitness really differentiates itself with some unique features. Starting with those granular details about each gym. Tell us a little bit more about that.
We're talking details, details, details. You can see the type of equipment that they've read reviews from other travelers, even check out the vibe through photos. It's all about taking away the guesswork and making sure that you can find a gym that fits your needs and preferences wherever you are in the world.
Talk about a one-stop shop for all your fitness needs while traveling.
Right.
Imagine being able to maintain your routine, even enhance it, while you're exploring a new place. That's the beauty of fitness.
It is.
But hold on a second. What about the gyms themselves? What's in it for them to partner with us?
Great question. I'm glad you asked. Gyms are loving fitness because we offer them a way to tap into this whole new revenue stream without the usual headaches of customer acquisition. Think about it. They're generating revenue from this demographic they might not have been able to reach before.
Instead of those treadmills sitting empty while someone's away on a business trip, gyms can now attract travelers who need a temporary gym home.
Exactly.
And it's not just about filling empty slots, it's about building a community.
Absolutely. Gyms are able to connect with a global network of fitness enthusiasts, expanding their reach and building their brand beyond just their local area. And for gyms, fitness offers a solution to that, age-old problem.
What's I?
Inactive users. We've all been there.
Yeah.
As life gets busy, that gym membership becomes more of a distant memory than a regular routine.
Don't remind me the guilt is real.
But here's the thing. Fitness gyms can potentially reactivate those dormant clients by offering them a way to use their services on a more flexible short-term basis. Maybe someone isn't ready to commit to that full membership again,
Right.
but they're happy to drop in for a workout while they're traveling.
Totally. It's a win-win.
Exactly.
I love that. Bringing the joy back to fitness one workout at a time. Speaking of wins, we've already secured some amazing partnerships. We've got gyms on board in the U.S., Canada, the U.K., India, and we're in talks with some major players in the fitness world.
Yeah, we're talking about a personal training app with over 1.5 million users and a gym management platform with access to over 3,000 gyms. These partnerships are really key to making fitness truly global and ensuring that wherever our users travel, they're going to find a fitness partner gym ready to welcome them.
It's about building a global fitness community. I love it. But let's shift gears for a second and talk about the bigger picture. We're living in a world where everything is on demand. Movies, food transportation,
Right.
but one at fitness too.
Exactly. Fitness is tapping into that desire for flexibility and convenience, bringing the on-demand model to the world of fitness.
But let's come back down to earth for just a moment and talk about the challenges of making all of this a reality. Because let's be real, building a global fitness community is not exactly a walk in the park, right?
It's not easy.
What are some of the hurdles that we really need to overcome?
Well, for starters, we need to continue to grow our network of partner gyms.
Makes sense.
The more gyms we have on board, the more options we can offer our users. And it's not just about quantity, it's about quality too.
Of course.
We need to make sure that the gyms on our platform meet our standards for quality, cleanliness, and inclusivity.
Absolutely.
Right.
We want our users to have a consistently positive experience no matter where they are working out in the world. Trust is everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Education is key.
Okay.
We need to educate gyms about the benefits of partnering with fitness and how to make the most of our platform. And we need to educate users on how fitness works and why it's the best way to stay fit while traveling. It's all about communication and transparency.
Totally. And we're also not the only ones trying to kind of like disrupt the fitness industry, right?
Right.
There are other players in the game, so we need to stay ahead of the curve and continue to innovate. We can't rest on our laurels, that's for sure.
Competition is a good thing. It keeps us on our toes and pushes us to be better. And let's not forget about the ever-changing landscape of the fitness industry itself. New trends are emerging all the time.
Yeah.
So we need to be adaptable and willing to evolve.
One thing's for sure, it's a very exciting time to be in the fitness tech space. But amidst all this change, our core mission remains the same: to empower travelers to prioritize their health and well-being no matter where they are in the world.
And to make fitness more accessible, more convenient, and more enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah.
And that brings us to a really interesting question, one that I think a lot of our listeners are probably wondering about.
Yeah.
Are we witnessing the beginning of the end for traditional gyms?
Ooh.
Are we moving towards a future where everyone ditches their, monthly memberships in favor of on-demand workouts?
It's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to say for sure what the future holds, but I think it's less about the end of traditional gyms and more about their evolution,
Right.
Fitness is kind of shaking things up, challenging that status quo, and I think forcing traditional gyms to adapt and innovate.
Exactly. And the ones that are slow to embrace technology and flexibility, a more consumer-centric approach, they might get left behind. But the gyms that are willing to evolve alongside the changing needs of their members, they'll not only survive, but they'll thrive.
I love that.
And fitness can be a really valuable partner in that evolution.
Totally. It's all about meeting people where they are, right? Some people really thrive in that traditional gym setting, while others crave the flexibility and variety the fitness offers. And some, like us, kind of want the best of both worlds.
Right.
But no matter your preference, one thing is clear. Fitness is giving travelers the power to prioritize their health and well-being no matter where their adventures take them.
It's so true. And, so many people kind of view travel as this time to relax, indulge, maybe let those routines slide a bit.
Yeah.
But with fitness, you don't have to choose between exploring the world and staying on top of your fitness goals. You can have it all.
You can. And it's not even just about convenience. It's about empowering users. Fitness gives you the tools and the information you need to make informed decisions about your workouts.
Yeah.
I mean, that granular gym equipment detail alone, game changer. No more showing up to a gym only to find out they don't even have the squat rack you need.
Exactly. It's about removing those barriers to entry, making fitness more accessible and less intimidating, whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey.
Totally.
And that's something we're incredibly passionate about at Fitness.
And on that note, we want to hear from you, our amazing listeners.
Yes.
What would it take for you to ditch your traditional gym membership and go all in on a platform like Fitness? What features would make you hit that download button? What are your biggest hesitations? We are all ears.
Yeah, we're building Fitness with you in mind, so your feedback is so valuable.
It's true.
But for now, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of fitness. We covered a lot of ground today, but hopefully you came away as excited about the future of fitness as we are.
We are very excited.
Don't forget to subscribe to Fitness Now so you don't miss our next episode, where we'll be talking to some of the real people behind fitness, the founders, the gym partners, and of course the users who are shaping the future of fitness one workout at a time.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep moving, and keep crushing those fitness goals.